Okay guys, we're going to be working the same position now. I want to show you guys a few more details from this situation. There's a lot of stuff that, that we can work from here. I mean, you got many options from there. I just want to work a little more on that arm bar. Just so there's more to it that I showed, I just want to make sure you guys understand what I was doing. Okay? So I'm going to open my opponent, create that space. See? Get my foot in, grab my foot, get it across. See how I kind of mount him? Instead of just staying here, I go to that mount. Okay? Okay. Just lock it here. I don't need anything else but this. I'm going to get my foot across. Now that I got my foot across, I'm going to start turning him over. If it doesn't fall, he's going to give me the arm. You got no other option. Okay? Now, I want to know you guys to notice that when I trap this arm, I'm looking towards his feet. I want you guys to understand this really well. Okay? The reason I look towards his feet is because I don't want to be facing it. If I just throw my leg over here and it fell this way, he's going to end up facing me and coming up. And next thing you know, I'm at the bottom and fighting him. I might still get the arm bar, but if you've been grappling for a while, you know how hard it is to arm bar someone in that situation. When he's leaning on you, he's putting all his weight on top of you. It's hard. You're going to be fighting his weight, especially if he's heavy. So you want to make sure you look towards his feet to avoid that situation. Okay? So I got this. I open him up. Got my foot inside. Got a hold of my grip on my foot. I mount. Get it across. Okay? Now as I turn, he opens up. Now I got this. Look, now when I look towards his feet, he really has nothing. He can try to put his weight on me, but he can't. He can't. He got nothing. I'm going to force him to roll. Throw my leg over his face. Got him. Okay? I just want to work. Just so you guys understand better, let's say any arm bar. Okay? This is the overall rule for arm bars. Data. Let me look. Okay? So let's say I'm arm barring Christian from here. Let's say Christian starts defending, and he's coming up. Look, next thing you know, look. I'm stuck on the bottom. That doesn't mean I can't still submit. I can still submit him. I can still sweep him back. It's just that it's very uncomfortable. And if you've been training for a while, you'll know this. You don't want to be stuck in that position where on the bottom, you have the arm bar, but the guy's leaning on top of you and you're fighting him. It's horrible, okay? So just so you guys understand better what I'm trying to show you, as he comes up, instead of just fighting him here, I'm going to look towards his feet. Look, much, much better. Now, can't fight me now. Look, what has he got? Nothing. Stretch. Got him. Okay? So this is the overall, like I said, overall rule for arm bar. It's the same thing from the closed guard. For example, if I arm bar the guy and the guy puts weight on top of me, instead of fighting him from here, look, I should always look. I should turn myself inside. This way, I got the position and he can't defend it. Okay? Now let's go back to our arm bar from the back. There's a few more things I want to show. Okay, so it's the same situation. I got this, created space, got my foot inside, trap my foot, kind of mount the guy from this position, got my foot across. Okay, same story. Now when I cross, let's say my opponent is very strong, and when I do this position, he holds his arms together, he grips. This is very common. He's going to grip. Okay, and he's not going to roll. If he rolls, it's going to make everything easier for me. But let's consider that he's not going to roll, okay? And I'm fighting the guy from here. Can't really get anything. Now, you guys might be wondering, why do I throw my knee on his head instead of just throwing my leg? Okay, I could do this, but the reason I like to throw my knee is I like to push his face away, okay? I like to push his face away. It helps me break that grip. Because my opponent, he's very strong. When he's here, he's very strong, okay? Very, very strong. Now, when I separate his arms from his body, he's not that strong anymore. And that's the reason I push my knee on his head. As I push his head that way, I separate his arms from his body. And now he's not as strong anymore, okay? So if he's tied close together, here he's very strong. So I push on the top of his head with my knee, create that space, makes it easier for me to break that grip, okay? Let me show it again. Got this, created that space. 1, 2, mount, get this across, okay? As I turn, he's going to open up his arm, trap him, and he's going to block, okay? Now see how I put my butt to the floor? I'm going to be pushing him away. And this should be enough to armbar him from here. I don't even have to roll him, just finish him directly. But let's consider that I still can't break his grip. This guy is very strong, still defending, okay? Instead of just putting my butt to the floor and trying to break his grip, I'm going to go back to where I was.
I'm gonna stay in this situation right here, okay? Now from here, what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna grab his ankle. When I grab his ankle, I'm gonna try to make weight with my butt this way, and I'm gonna force him to roll as I stretch him. Caught him, okay? And we're considering that the guy doesn't want to roll, so I'm gonna force him to roll. One more time. So I got this, open him up, 1, 2, and hook, foot, mount, my foot across, trap, okay? Let's see the thing, and then get this, instead the guy's very strong, I can't turn him over, grab his ankle. Now I'm gonna use my butt as weight, and then turn him over. Don't let go of this foot. Throw the leg over his face, have an armbar position.